Hello, y'all. So we are here for the Streamlining Your Business Operations kickoff, so that way we can prepare you all for the new year. So if you all don't know who I am, my name is Sylvia Glanton. I am the owner of Personament Solutions. I also am the creator of the Future Rich Aunties community, which you are a member of our Facebook group. And if you haven't joined our community just yet, our paid community, what are you waiting for? We have a blast. We host monthly webinars each month, and we also do meetups that are geared towards professional development, making sure that you are actually reaching goals in your business, networking, and meeting other people. So just give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. So I'm going to the Facebook group to check the comments. So just give me 1 second. Hope everyone is doing well. I would like for you all to engage and ask questions. So if you do have any questions as I go through this webinar, definitely drop them in the comments. We should have some polls running with some questions. And then also we have some links that are going to be very important for you to follow up and us to follow up with you. So I do see we have 6 people in the room. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. I hope you all had your timer set. Again, we are here to talk about streamlining your business operations, and the biggest thing that people forget about is their foundation in their business. Even when you're not making money, if your foundation is solid within your business, then you are in a really good spot, because you can always pick back up where you left off and keep things rolling and running. Another thing is too, whenever you are streamlining your business operations, the most important piece is to document your processes. So those are some of the things that we'll be talking about in this session. And again, if y'all have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat, drop them in the comments. I want to be able to show you all any systems that you might have questions about, and to try to solve some of your problems that you may have. Okay, so just a little bit about myself. My name is Sylvia S. Glanton, and this is a I would say I've never told anybody my middle name. So my name is Sylvia Sherelle Glanton, so that's what the S stands for. I'm a wife, a mom of 3, a full-time business owner, an Army veteran, a published author. So I have a book on Amazon. It's called Minding My Finances, or Minding Your Finances. You all can purchase that book as well. And then also I'm a graduate of Valdosta State University. So y'all see I added some pictures of my babies. And so the reason why I also formed this community is because I wanted other women that were just like me, moms, wives with children. And even if you're not a mom or a wife, this community is for you, because we understand things that you may have not experienced yet, and we can all just do this life together in business. Okay, so some of the things that I feel are most important when you're talking about streamlining your business operations and getting into what that really means for you, there are 3 things that you're going to need to pay attention to, and those 3 things are technology, how you're building your team, and the tenacity that you have to keep going when things are tough and when things are hard. You're going to have those 3 things to keep moving forward. All right, so a lot of businesses miss the mark, and you all are on this webinar, watching this webinar right now, because you are tired of missing the mark. You want to know what kind of systems you need to have in place for your business. How can you streamline your business? How can you make your operations more efficient? And so I wanted to show you all some businesses that failed to innovate. And these are some big name companies. These are some companies that we grew up shopping at, going to, having fun, and they're no longer around. And the top 3 things that cause them to lose their momentum and to kind of be obsolete in the world that we are in today is not studying their market trends. So if you are not studying what's going on around you, you will fall short. You have to be able to look and see what other people are doing in their business. And this is not saying that you're going to go copy what they're doing, but if they're doing the right thing, pick apart how they're doing things and see what can be beneficial to you and your business and how you can grow. Lack of teams and initiatives. We as business owners think we have to be the one to do everything. We have to be the one to see everything and touch everything, and you are not going to go very, very far if you are the only person that is able to run your company. What happens if you get sick? What happens if you just can't perform that day? You're not in the right mental space. And so just starting the process of being able to recreate the wheel. Again, in this webinar, I'm going to show you some tools that I myself use to keep things going. And then also the inability to generate revenue during these times, right? And so one of the ways that I've been able to diversify my portfolio when it comes to how my business is able to generate income is to look into affiliate programs, look into affiliate marketing, any kind of services or programs or anything that I'm using. I'm looking for an affiliate link so then I can add it into my mix and make sure that people are actually clicking on those links, they're looking at it. So you think of it as you forming your own partnership without having to go through the whole pitching yourself and selling yourself. You're just going straight to those websites and you're grabbing the link and putting it in the mix of what you have to do. So, just making sure that you can generate income anytime is going to be really important for your business. And like I said, affiliate marketing is going to be one of those things that you can do and make money anytime. So today, the key areas that we're going to focus on is the CRM, which is your customer relationship management tool. So this is a tool, and this is how you manage your relationship. So whether you're sending your customers an email, a text message, or whether you have them in some sort of community like Kajabi or Teachable, those are ways that you're actually already utilizing a CRM, which is, again, a customer relationship management tool. All right, y'all, don't forget, thank you all for tuning in, to drop your questions. If you have any questions in regards to streamlining your business operations, please drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to check it. Another thing is email and messaging blasts, and how you build those out. So around the holidays or when clients are booking appointments, you want to be able to send them confirmation emails and messages. And if you're not doing that currently or you're manually sending messages, then you need to think about what it is you should be automating in your business. Shameless plug, if you go to futurerichaunties.com and scroll down to the middle of the home page, there is a free guide, a free playbook that will help you streamline your business operations, and it will pretty much just take you through the course of what you need to do as far as automating. I always tell people, anything you have to do more than 2 times within your business, you need to figure out how you can automate that business, okay? Or automate those tasks or delegate them to someone else that's within your company. Another big area of focus in streamlining your operations is mapping out your client journey. Mapping out what kind of experience you want your customer to have, therefore knowing if this action takes place, what is the next thing that should happen. So importance of enhancing your customer experience. Look at how you've been managing your customers and look at what their experience has been like based on you gathering data, asking them those questions. Also identifying touch points for improvement. Again, you can't do this if you're not monitoring your data, if you're not pulling in information, building out reports for your business. And I learned that when I worked in corporate, one of the biggest things we had to do each month was pull a report and look at that report and see where there were any variances. Another thing is streamlining your communication channels. So where are you talking to your customers and where can your customers talk to you? Another thing is enhancing customer engagement and retention. How are you keeping your customers? And then improving efficiency and productivity. Okay? Again, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm here. So we're going to jump into some systems for startups. So if you are a new business and you don't have a whole lot of capital, you haven't figured things out just yet, these are some tools that you can use that are completely free, that will allow you, well, I think Google Workspace, you have to pay for it, but Trello is completely free. I've been using it for a really long time. And so when Trello is more so of a project management tool, it's one of those tools that you can use to do brain dumps. So if you have all of these thoughts in your head and all of these ideas that you want to do, but you're not sure how to put those things into action, you can use Trello and build that out and make sure that you're basically documenting what it is that you actually want to do. So therefore you have it something tangible in front of you and you know, okay, I need to act on this. And then you jump into AI, ChatGPT, and build those ideas out. So Trello, again, is a project management tool. My team and I, we use Google Workspace just because we're able to collaborate and work on the same document at the same time. And then also cloud storage. So we use Google Drive a lot to save our documents, but we also have Trello, and then we have a CRM system that allows us to save documents as well. So again, if you are a startup business, you want to figure out how to get all of those ideas out of your head, you want to be able to organize your day, definitely look into Trello. I actually have a video on YouTube covering how I was able to plan a successful event using Trello. I'm happy because that video is almost at 800 views, even though I posted it maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. It's a start, but if you get a chance, definitely write down to go to YouTube, search for Sylvia Glanton, and look up the Trello YouTube video, and it will give you some more insight on how I actually use that tool. Okay, so here we are. If you are a mid-level business, that means you are generating some revenue, and now things are getting a little bit heavy, and you want to figure out how can I take this thing to the next level. Wix is really good. I know they have some features internally that can help you progressively build your business. I actually had one of my FRA sisters finally move over from Wix to the system that I'll be telling you all about that I use now, because she kept on telling me all these things that they do, that Wix does, that the system that I'm currently using does as well, but I finally sold her on it. So if you are using Wix, it is an awesome tool to use. And then next, if you are doing any kind of surveys or intake forms, you can use Cognito Forms. Cognito Forms is a free tool to use, and it also allows for automations. If you've ever used anything like Zapier, it definitely connects to Zapier, which is an automation tool that allows you to connect multiple platforms to each other and allow them to communicate. Square Payment Processing is a payment processor. Some people use this now for invoicing and different things like that. And then Honeybooks is one that I've been hearing so much. People are paying for Honeybooks for the year, and people are, excited about it. Honeybooks allows you to send contracts and agreements. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're dropping your questions in the comments. Let me know if I need to slow down, if I'm going too fast. Just let me know. All right, and so this system here that I am telling you about is for robust businesses. This is a system that will definitely leave your gears spinning if you are not tech savvy. But it's definitely enough information out there for you to be able to learn all about it and how it works. And I believe I'm going to be able to, I don't know how y'all are watching this, but if you do want the link to join our affiliate community for this system, so that way you can kind of learn it, and it allows you to do a free 14-day trial, so you can kind of learn it and see if it's something that you want to do. I've been using this system now for about 3 years, and what led me to going into something of this nature, something of this magnitude, something with all of these different features, is getting to a point in my business where I wanted to be organized. I didn't want to pay someone $10,000 or $20,000 to do basic automations where I'm still left not knowing what I need to do. And then also I had 10,000 followers on Facebook, and I lost access to that Facebook page. And so I wanted to figure out how can I get those people that were following and engaging with me on Facebook into my system, so that way that never happens again. One of the ways that I did that is by forming a Facebook group. Me allowing to build that Facebook group and set up the automations to say, okay, when someone joins this group, make sure that we get their email address, and then we're going to circle them back into the CRM system, and now we have their contact information forever. So that was one of the ways that, in one of the introductions, that I use this system to help keep things streamlined and keep moving across the board. Oh, let me go back because I didn't go over all the features. So one of the things is the pipeline management, and those of you who have never heard the word pipeline or don't really understand what a pipeline is, I am going to break that down. So when it comes to having a pipeline, you're looking at, again, what your customer journey should be. When they come into your system, are they a lead, or what kind of, how did they get there, right? So whether they came from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, email, text messages, or whatever, that person is always going to have a starting point to get to you. That pipeline is going to take them through that client journey to say, okay, by the time they get to the end of this pipeline, then they're going to get a survey. Or as they're going through this pipeline, we know as a team what stage they're in, what needs to happen next. Do I need to contact them? Is there anything that we need? So you're basically keeping up with what that looks like. Email and SMS marketing is another feature that it offers. And so I know a lot of people use so many different systems that you're basically, all of these features right here, you're probably paying for it separately in another system. So that was another, I was sold on that. Appointment scheduling, sales funnels, website builders and hosting, so you can build your website in this system. You can also track your calls and record them, so that's for quality assurance purposes. You know how when you call those professional companies, they're like, this is for quality assurance purposes. Yes, you can do that too. Your small business can do that. And then also surveys and forms, tracking and analytics. So it connects to Google and it connects to Facebook to track your ads if you are running ads, courses and memberships. This is really big for those who are consultants and offer classes. A lot of people that I know that I've talked to before are using Teachable and Kajabi, and this feature also allows you to transfer that Kajabi over into this system. So the next one is social media scheduling and tracking. So you're able to schedule all of your social media posts, whether you're posting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, no longer Twitter, they just disconnected that. And then also reputation management, which has to do with your Google reviews. So a lot of times when you're doing business, people are going to go look on your Google. And the good thing about this, it allows you to post just like you would on Facebook on your Google account. So keeping your Google account updated and active is going to be really key to your business. And so the reputation management services allows you to set it up to where people leave reviews and then they get an AI generated response. So you're not left leaving those reviews with no responses. Everything is pretty much automatically generated. Also, it's a live chat feature. So if someone goes to your website, they're able to see what you or able to talk to you right away, or set up AI automations for that. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Those of you that are staying and taking notes, again, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. I hope you all can see the poll. I do have a pinned post here. If you are not a member of the Future Rich Aunties community, make sure you join today. It's just $49 for the entire year. We also have your Streamlining Your Business Operations playbook here available in the comments. So if you scroll down, and we also offer website services. So if you are in need of a website, we got you. So this is a QR code. I'm gonna leave it there for a couple seconds. I don't know if people can scan it, but we will make sure that you all get the link in the comments. But this will take you to our free community where we have about 13 videos where you can watch and see how to set up that system, which is called High Level. And then also you get a playbook that's about 43 pages that walks you through the entire system to get that set up. All right, so when it comes down to streamlining your business processes, right, you want to make sure that you're integrating operational efficiency. So you're understanding what it costs you as far as if you have time delays or missed opportunities or duplicate costs because you're not paying attention to what it is that you need to do. I can tell you whenever you are looking for what is called a virtual assistant, there are going to be some key systems that you're going to need to have that virtual assistant and have it make sense for you within your business. One of those tools is called screenshotmonitor.com. It's about $6.99 per user, but it allows you to be able to track your productivity levels. So tracking your productivity levels and keeping data is going to help you drive that cost of inefficiency, or help you understand where that inefficiency is within how you're running your business. So if you are tired, you're like, I know I need help, you want to look into first making sure that what you have in your business is efficient, and then it's also transferable. Okay, so those are the things that you want to look at when you're looking at your making sure you're efficient in operations. Okay, so we talk about the cost structure of the system that we just covered for those people who are ready to take it to the next level. You think about all of the systems that you're currently using right now in your business. So if you can do a systems audit to say, okay, I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that, I'm paying for all of this, and look at how much that is costing you and compare it to what you would pay if you had something of this nature to be able to streamline your business operations. As you can see, if you're paying for each item individually, you're spending around $2,000 per month on systems. Might not be realistic to some, because that means you're just missing some of the items that you should have or that you have the ability to have access to, whereas you can pay $97 a month for this system and you're running 3 businesses out of this one system, and it allows you to do so much more than it would where you're just locked into a Wix account, or where you're just locked into a Calendly or MailChimp. You have access to all of those different items. Okay, all right. Hey, Miss Carol, how you doing? Hey, Lulu. Okay, let's see. All right, So the key steps to boost your operational efficiency is audit existing tools and processes. So if you would like a copy of our systems audit sheet, we definitely can send that over to you. You just want to go ahead and comment me and we can make it happen. But there is a need to go through your systems and see what it is that you currently have. The playbook will also give you some of this information as well, so that way you can go through and see what it is that you do. And ask yourself, how well does the tools I use deliver? Okay, and against, to the cost that I would be paying for a different system. Also, you can optimize your customer journey touch points. So access customer facing processes like your onboarding process, support, and retention strategy. So if someone wants to leave your company or leave your services and not do business with you anymore, how can you convince them to stay? Okay, how can you say, okay, I know I messed up a little bit, but let's dial it back. And how can you keep them on as a customer? Another thing is invest in scalable systems. So you adopting tools like Go High Level, again, which is one that I use. I've been using it for 3 years now, and it consolidates multiple systems into one robust platform. So like email marketing, CRM, social media management, and then also we're going to be able to replace certain features that you're currently using. Okay. All right. Lulu says she needs the systems audit checklist. I know that, right? That's right. We're going to get it to you. All right. So because you all sat on this webinar the entire time, I want you all to take action. Right? That action is going to be making sure that you are documenting your processes. You can use tools like Loom, which will record your screen and you can talk through it, or you can use a tool called Scribe. And Scribe is SCRIBE, and Scribe will basically build a step-by-step SOP for you, so that way you can know and train other people on what it is that you do. The reason why I paused y'all is because I was going to show y'all some of the Scribe things that I built out, but I have it locked on this screen. I don't want any difficulties, so we just going to keep it rolling. Again, that system is called Scribe, and it helps you build out SOPs for your business if there's anything that you have to do that requires a lot of technology and requires for you to actually use a computer. And then also making sure you're training your team effectively. So allocate time for training on tools that Go High Level, or training on your customer journey, anything that you're doing within your business, even if it's just Team You for right now. Look and see what you're doing in your business and see how you can become more efficient. You also want to monitor performance and adjust processes based on team feedback. And so that's what I was saying. Screenshot Monitor is one of those tools that you can use and say, hey, I got a team of 5 people. I'm looking at everybody's productivity level, and it's some people that's below 70%. But someone who is on your team that productivity level is below 70% can raise red flags, because really it should be closer to 100%. But how would you know that if you're not using tools to track that kind of data? So even if you're tracking yourself while you're working, like look at how much how productive you are, to see how you need to pivot within your business. Okay, so documenting your processes for consistency. So you're establishing standard operating procedures. These are documents that we have now coined as playbooks. These playbooks, we have one for Future Rich Aunties, we have one for Personament Solutions, and then we also have one for how we do things with our marketing side of things. So being able to know exactly what needs to happen, who needs to talk to who, where do we need to post every single event that we host, so that way we can get maximum exposure. Those are things that need to be documented, because you're going to be doing those same things over and over, year after year, in your business. Also ensuring clarity and consistency in your operations. So I'm really, really big on putting operations in place, or putting processes in place, and not allowing anyone else to deter me away from that operation unless I have enough data gathered to say, okay, maybe we do need to change it. But if I just put something in place and we got someone such as a customer come and they tell us, hey, well, I want to do it this way. Well, we reel them back in and tell them what our processes is. But we wouldn't be able to do that had we not established a process for our business already, okay? So also, facilitate and training and onboarding processes. So what does your training look like internally for your business? What does the onboarding process look for your business? Whether you are bringing on a new team member or whether you are bringing on a new client, what does that engagement and that process look like every single time? Again, it should be the same. Only thing that's going to change is your customer, nothing else. And we just recently, y'all, so don't think I got my stuff together. We recently just went through the process of really mapping out what our customer journey should look like. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to focus on my key performance indicators, which are KPIs. These are pieces of information in your business that you can use to drive your sales, because you know that if I focus on this key performance indicator, it's going to drive the bigger number. It's going to drive the bigger picture. But if you don't have that kind of data gathered, then you won't really know and you won't really understand. Okay. So tools you can use to document the process, as I mentioned, Scribe. It is a Google Chrome extension that will give you step-by-step process on everything that you're doing, everything that you click on the page. It will give you a video, and you can download it as a PDF document to put that on your Trello board that we talked about at the beginning of this video. And if you just tuned in, I do have a video on Trello on YouTube. So if you type in Sylvia Glanton Trello board, there is a video there to give you the basics and the gist of how I was able to use Trello to plan a successful event. Another one is Loom, and I don't really use Loom anymore just because Scribe just is better for me when it comes down to being able to have something tangible and an actual document that I can share. But Loom is really good as well. So it does, you can use your voice and screen record to document the processes to show your team how to actually perform certain things within your business. Thank y'all again for tuning in. I know it sounds like I'm about to end the call, but we did make it to the end of the presentation. And what I want to tell you all is streamlining your business operations in 2025 is going to be really important. When you get to talk about wanting to do government contracts or partnerships or work with people, your presentation has to be on point. And a part of that is making sure that your communication is where it needs to be and that you have your website set up if you don't have a website, and just making sure that you're hitting those key areas. And so when it comes to joining the Future Rich Aunties community, that is what we focus on. We focus on making sure that you are set up for success. Like I was just talking to one of our FRA members, and if you are in the group, then you probably saw this before, but we posted an opportunity where it was explained as a grant, which in my mind, I did see the vision in the picture, but it was explained as a grant that you can apply for, but you will be able to go and speak in front of other people. And so one of the things that people were asking was, where is the link? Because the FRA community, we don't play that. We need a link, okay? So, we all on the same accord to make sure that whatever we're working on, it's progressive, right? So when it comes down to the FRA community, we do have 3 different options for you to join, which is the $49 a year tier, which is $3.99 per month for you to be listed on our business directory. If you have not had a chance to check out our business directory, definitely go check it out. We have all of our FRA members listed there. If you are a FRA member and you happen to go and see that your business is not there, just send us an email to contact@futurerichaunties.com and we will make sure that we get that taken care of for you. The middle tier is the $3.99 tier, and that tier does allow us, it includes us sending out a monthly grant list. We do have someone in the community that does those calls for us, where you actually get on the call, go through these grant lists, and we send you about 20 different ones, and you will be able to just go through and see which ones will be the best fit for you to apply for. And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to grants, y'all, always look locally first. Look and see what your local city is doing, what kind of grants they have available. Look at what kind of nonprofits you can partner with to fulfill some of these grants, and bring people in. It's all about collaborating and making sure that people know about these opportunities. And then also, we do bi-weekly Zoom meetings. And those are set up like webinars where we're able to actually teach you something. If you are a FRA community member and you have not gotten a chance to teach a class and you want to teach a class, definitely let us know. We would love to have you. And then also our $7.99 tier, which is our biggest tier, which also includes a ticket to next year's event, which is taking place April 11th through the 13th. So if you did join the $799 tier for the year, then your ticket is already covered. You just tell us which one you want. So whether you want to be a vendor, VIP member, all of that, like you can do whatever you want to do, okay? So that is pretty much more about the FRA community. And just to give you a little backstory, I don't see any questions, but Crystal said great presentation. She says y'all look at the YouTube Trello video, it's really informative. Thank you, sis. So a quick story about Crystal. We actually met maybe like 3 years ago. We were both in a credit repair group, and we've been kicking it ever since. And now she's a FRA member. She's all the way in Georgia. So we do have FRA members that are out of state. So if you happen to catch this video, you not being in Fayetteville is not a problem for us. We're gonna make it happen. All right, so I am going to check and see. I don't see any questions. So I do want to thank you all again for tuning in. Don't forget, if you're not a member of the FRA community, definitely check it out. And also, to help you streamline your business operations, we offer an exclusive price through the FRA community for websites, which is $4.99 for a 4 to 5 page website. So if you don't have a website just yet, we are the right I would say right company for you. Come check us out. And if y'all have any questions, y'all can drop them in the videos. And those who stayed the whole time, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you all soon.